Hello, my name is Cedric, and along with my beautiful wife, Connie, we'll be hosting my brand new podcast, That's What I Said. I'm a retired Navy veteran that suffers from PTSD and anxiety, and we'll discuss how I cope with the mental illness through comedy and discussion. It's a podcast that will talk about everything from cryptocurrency to comedy. If we're worrying about the dollar going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's still a dollar, guess what? The value of that means absolutely nothing. Cryptocurrency in itself is the future of money. From spirituality to cannabis. To have cannabis on the Schedule 1 list is bullshit. I'm sorry, it is. It makes absolutely no sense. If it's a seed that can be planted and it has healing properties in it, why the hell is it in Schedule 1? Last time I checked, cocaine don't have healing property in it. From interracial relationships, I don't have a problem with people talking about interracial relationships. People try to talk bad about my interracial relationship just to think that they can get under my skin. I mean, really, it don't bother me. I mean, let's not make, call a spade a spade. But if you have a problem with someone that's in love, it shouldn't matter the race of the person. It's mental illness in our community. The problem is people want to put labels on it. Everybody wants to put color on everything. And as soon as you put color on it, it gets treated differently. The money gets treated funny. Because if it's dealing with Asians, guess what? It's going to take a longer process unless those leaders step up and get into the president's face or U.S. leaders' face and say, this is a problem in our community. Not leaving one topic unturned. If you want to hear real, authentic conversation, interviews, and comedy, please take time to listen to That's What I Said, because I said what I said.
Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. Listen to That's What I Said. Available on your favorite podcast platform.
Which way?
They probably just eat ass with a baby spoon.
Which way?
That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah. 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 That's what he said. That ain't my fault. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Which way?
That's what he said.
Which way?
That ain't my fault.
Welcome to another episode of That's What I Said with your host, Cedric Sanders. Giving you 100% authentic, real, raw, unapologetic truth with no filter. The broadcast starts now.
What up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's Friday. It's that long weekend, holiday weekend. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy tonight, y'all. So sit back and put your seatbelt on. Y'all listen to That's What I Said live on Spreaker.com. Download the app so y'all can listen to me for free. You ain't gotta pay no fees. You ain't gotta do none of that, because very shortly, like I've been saying, I'm gonna be coming off this Facebook and find another platform, because Facebook ain't it. The algorithm has changed and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I think it's trash. I think it don't make no sense. But anyway, welcome to another episode, like I said before, That's What I Said, with your boy Cedric D. Sanders. And I'm not by myself. Y'all know I'll be rocking this by myself. I got my beautiful wife Connie. What's up to the world?
What's good, everybody? Good evening. Thank you for joining us another week. I hope y'all enjoy this episode, and back over to you, my love.
So tonight, I wanted to go in about fake love, and why is Independence Day a big deal, and why are they, quote, quotes under they, why are they so dependent on keeping us separated? But it's Independence Day. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that later. But you know how we always do. You know, we got to break the foreskin and and have a conversation. So I have to like really just kind of take a moment and take a step back, because it's been a lot of things that's actually kind of been pissing me off, and I guess this is part of, you know, trending trash, but it's really not. But I have this problem, if you will, that it I don't know, I can't shake it, and the reason why I can't shake it is because people that know me know I'm very outspoken, and I have a very unique way of not really explaining myself, but expressing myself. So if I don't just be open, people would be like, you know, something's off. You know, that's not Cedric, you know, whatever. But I've learned throughout the years that, you know, sometimes you're not going to give everybody their piece. You're not going to give everybody exactly what they think they deserve from you. Yet, they shouldn't be getting anything from you because, you know, your friend or whatever. So you shouldn't have an expectation, is what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't have an expectation on someone, you know, really just being authentic with who they are and giving love. But this is my issue. This fake love shit. It gets to this point where it pisses me off, because people want to sit there and yell and, you know, talk about, oh, I'm 100, I'm loyal. When I love hard. I mean, all these, you know, different things. But when it really comes down to knowledge of self and just being able to call people on their bullshit, I have to sometimes just call bullshit what it is. I can't hold my tongue and just be numb to the fact that I can't express myself because I may hurt somebody's feelings. I'm kind of past that right now. I think I graduated from that point now. I mean, hurting people's feelings is a very, very, you know, bad, I guess, habit that a lot of people have, not necessarily in a bad way. They just don't know how to control their emotions.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think people like just go all out and just want to hurt people, but there's just a weird way of how people that think that they can manipulate you for their betterment, and somehow they are, and you're not realizing it, but then you're successful in what you're trying to create while they're still playing in the dirt. Eating the dirt.
Eating the dirt.
Trying to put their toes in their mouth and shit. You're a grown ass fucking man. If you could put your toes in your mouth. What you need a girl for? I mean, I'm just saying.
Ugh.
This is nasty.
Ugh.
I can't.
No.
People be clipping their fucking toenails with their mouth. Just, I can't do it.
Skip. Next.
So, I said all that to say this. Sometimes this fake love that people like to, I guess you can say, not necessarily label, but call people out on their shit, is actually a real thing. Like, people are starting to realize that there are a bunch of fake ass people around them, and they really don't support them. They really don't love them. Every time I create something, it's like they want to talk it down, or maybe you should do this, or why do you want to do all that's crazy? Fuck that. That's that. You should be doing this. It's like, do you really like take the time to eat the shit that you really spew out to people? Because what's funny is, as soon as that person that they involve themselves with becomes successful, now here comes that conversation. I know, I told you was gonna be able to do it. I always had your back. No, bitch, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, where can you break me off $5, $20, $100?
It's not even just about breaking them off, the money and everything. It's the selfish mentality that people have when they say they're giving you love, and they always got love for you, when it's that fake love. It's, what can you do for me, kind of that love. That's what that love is. It's not, I will do whatever needs to be done. I got your back. That's love to me. But that ain't what that person's giving you. That person's like, it's raining, so
half-ass shit.
I can't fuck with you. Or it's not because I don't want to. It's just that I don't feel like going. But to me, it's not even about you. It's about how much you support that person. And if you are telling yourself or lying to yourself, and I support them in different ways, but do they know that? If they having a fundraiser somewhere, and you know that just by you supporting them, they're going to really, like that. But you want to anyway because you love them. You got love for them. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever I can. If I got a few dollars, yeah, I'm going to help out.
Right.
But if you can't be there, is it right for you to not let them know?
I would say if you truly have that person's back and love them and support them in any endeavor that they're going into, of course you're going to let that person know, hey, I apologize, I can't make the event, yada, yada, yada. This is what happened, whatever. Please let me know when you're doing another event. I'll be there to support you.
Right. Peace and love to everybody that's watching on Facebook or listening on Spreaker.com. And I agree. I mean, yeah, I think that you should at least reach out to the person and let them know whatever the circumstances is or whatever like that. But I think this fake love that people like to give is something that they want to benefit from. It's an opportunity for them to be looked at better than somebody else, instead of just being who they are and allowing people to just either accept you or they're not going to accept you. I mean, it is what it is. But you can't go out in life thinking that if you can become this person, or if you do certain things to outshine this person, that people are going to start liking you. No, people are going to start walking the fuck away from you. Because they're going to realize all that love shit you've been talking about is fake as fuck. Because you can't say you absolutely love somebody if you're trying to find a way to one-up that person. If you know this person is doing something that's for the betterment of the community, or for the betterment of himself, as well as, people that support him and everything else. If it's for that betterment, why come you can't support him or her?
Right.
You got people that make excuses as to why they can't support somebody, opposed to just freely doing it, not necessarily going out of your way, but if you consider them a good friend, a brother or sister, or whatever the case may be, and they tell you, I got this going on or whatever, I'm not gonna say that you should break your neck to do certain things. All I'm saying is be genuine. If you know you're not gonna do it, say that then.
Yeah.
Because people look forward, and that's just one example. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's an exuberant way of people showing fake love. No, I was just coming up with some shit, saying it. But I think reality check is this. Genuine people are not going to find ways to not support you. Just as a general statement. Genuine people are not going to find ways to not to support you. I think that's all I need to say about that. Because if you know you got people that's around you that's not genuine, why the fuck are they around you?
Yeah, check your circle.
I mean, because are they entertainment? I mean, like, let's be real.
Yeah.
We got people that we got around us that we don't even support, but we got love for, or we know in some form or fashion. You know this person ain't gonna support what you're doing, so you're not gonna tell that person, but y'all still good friends. See, I have people like that. And it's not a hit. It's not a bad thing. It's just that everybody's taste buds is different.
Right.
I know who I can, put something out in front of because I know the people that, I know the people that I talk to.
Yeah, get the pulse.
Yeah, I know people. And then other people may say, hey, whatever you're doing, just send it to me, or I'll see it on Facebook or whatever like that. I mean, whatever the case may be. But I've told people too that I don't look for how many views and how many viewers I have when I'm live.
Right.
I just don't. I subconsciously can't look at it because it's just a distraction. Because half the time I know I can look at it and be like, damn, I know my views is low. I know they listening to me on the podcast though. But that's not the point.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter. Because if you feel like you have a voice that can resonate with the people to help them understand and do better and everything, and if it's a gift to me, why come it can't be a gift to everybody?
Right.
That's my theory. I mean, yeah, you're going to have snakes that's going to try and take your formula and try to, mass reproduce it as if it's their own, like they created it.
Yeah.
And you sound like a whole dumpster fire of assholes that's trying to get out. Nigga, just shut up. Just fall in there with the rest of the dumb assholes that's going to be down there with you. And y'all ain't going to never figure out a way to get out of that damn hole. That y'all probably can just stand on top of each other and create a ladder. Somebody go up there and make a ladder. Send that shit back down to y'all so y'all can climb up the bitch. I don't know. I mean, but y'all should be some stuck assholes. Just stuck. So anyway, off on that. Fake love.
Really, nigga?
Let's go into the trending trash, the garbage of the garbage. Let me pull out that news clip. Trending trash, y'all.
Whew. So let's talk a little bit about Trump's organization and the CFO being charged with 15 years of tax fraud. Bruh.
We already know about that shit. That ain't something that we didn't know.
Woo.
The fact that they just now indicted them in there, man, whatever. What's next?
That's crazy. But part of the piece with that Weiselberg, the CFO guy, Trump physically signed the checks for his kids to college tuition. It's crazy. Anywho, so our boy Bill Cosby got released from jail.
I'm not I swear I'm not going to talk about it. I swear I'm not.
Okay.
Because it's... Okay, now I'm going to talk about it. This man is 83 years old. This man has... If OJ did it, I'm sure Bill Cosby did it. Because they both said they did it.
But
OJ just put down, if I did it, this is how I would do it. Okay, nigga, you put it in the book, that means you admitted it. Shut up.
But I mean, with Bill being released from jail, his was on a technicality. It doesn't negate the fact that he didn't do those crimes.
Exactly what I was gonna say, but that's neither here nor there. The problem is this: if he admitted to doing this, and the prosecution said that they was not going to charge him, then a couple months goes by, and in fact they did charge him after he signed
documentation
and had a verbal agreement with a prosecuting attorney that says no, they weren't going to do all this. And then all of a sudden, it goes by kind of just like unforgotten.
2 years later.
And then, no, it was like 2 months. 2-3 months. And they charged him basically with they basically indicted him saying that we're going to take you to court for it. Mm-hmm. My whole thing is this. He's an 83-year-old man. Let that man live his life and the punishments that he's already have partaken in his life. Not because he's an old man. Bill Cosby's a very accomplished comedian, actor.
Educated.
His education is through the roof. But that does not negate.
Correct. Don't negate the fact.
It does not negate the fact that you admitted to some foul ass shit that you give her some Spanish fly and woo. I'm like,
huh?
What, nigga? Did he just?
Yeah, he really did say that.
Was he giving Lucy's to bitches? I mean, I'm still trying to.
Yep. Anywho.
That's when he was practicing on them Jello pudding pops. Eat this chocolate stick.
Out.
What would you?
So how about a 17-year-old broke Usain Bolt's youth record with a 19.88 and made the Olympic track and field team. His name is Irion Knighton. Yeah. And he's the youngest American man also to make the Olympic track and field team since 1964. Yeah.
So since we're talking about track and field.
Yeah, I was just about to go there.
No, this negate what you was going to talk about, because we know we talking about Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
And for those that don't know, Sha'Carri Richardson who hails from Houston, Texas, by the way, has taken the world by storm by just her dynamic running and how she just went in and qualified in the 100-meter dash. In a Flo-Jo-ish kind of way with the long fingernails, the colorful long hair, very slender physique, and the girl can run her ass off. I mean, when they say heels touching ass, heels be tapping that ass.
Yeah.
However, today it was discovered that our black woman that was going to represent the Olympic team, when there was a lot of them, there was like a significant amount of black women, and a lot of people were talking about this shit.
Yeah, there really was.
You know, and I was like proud like a mug. I'm sitting up here like, man, We about to just tear it down in the Olympics. Forget Tokyo. They're like, y'all gonna hold it back a year? Okay. You know what that means? We in training the whole 16 months in quarantine? Shit. Okay. And they're wondering why people are fast. But anyway, they have suspended this black girl or black woman that was going to represent the Olympic track team for testing positive for marijuana. Now, we can go back and forth with this, and everybody like, she shouldn't have been smoking weed. She should have been smoking weed, blah, 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 excuse me. And all this. And everybody's opinion is their opinion. But that's what I said. That's what I said. So here's that's what I said. Because I am that asshole. So how many states in the United States are fully legal with marijuana?
I don't know that answer.
18. Out of the 18 states, you minus that from 50. What is the number? 32.
32.
Out of the 32 states, 28 have medical marijuana is legalized. 4 states, 4 in the United States, still consider it illegal, have no laws for it, haven't tried to pass any, to my understanding. 4 out of 50 states. What I'm trying to get into an understanding is how are we going through all this dynamic? I was just about to bring that up, bro. When Michael Phelps himself, when a picture of him, I mean, it wasn't a picture, actually it was a video of him hitting a bong and just all this other shit. And he admitted it. Did they take his gold medals? Did they ban him for a month? Okay, so this ban is starting to turn into an instrument of racism. Because if a track athlete pops positive for marijuana, what is that performance enhancing? What is making marijuana a drug, if you will? How is that a performance enhancing drug?
For 200, Alex, I'm going to say it's not.
I mean, it's not for 200. It's that makes no sense to me. That makes absolutely no sense to me. If 46 out of the 50 states have some type of legalization, decriminalization, or recreational use is legal. One, why is it still federally illegal? Yeah, please share this live. One, why is it still federally illegal if 46 out of the 40 states have some type of law about cannabis? Then
And then
all government agencies, no matter where you work at, still test you for that. Still test you for it. I'm sorry. Why is marijuana on the Schedule 2 list of narcotics? A controlled substance. It's on there with heroin and cocaine. If you have to create a drug, it's probably illegal. You can't create marijuana.
I know. It grows out of the earth.
You plant it and put water on it like you do all seeds, and it grows.
I digress.
You can't grow cocaine. I mean, you can get cocaine out of a cocoa leaf. Then how to get cocaine? Heroin, bruh, they creating that shit. Somebody in the bathroom with a line to the kitchen is creating that shit.
Oh my goodness.
Testing it on roaches in between. I'm sorry that this has happened. But you know what? This is showing you why I'm going to go into my segment unless you have more trending topics.
The only other couple things that I wanted to bring up was on this day in 1937, Amelia Earhart disappeared into the Central Pacific while attempting to fly around the world. Another on this day, 1964, President Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act into law. And the last thing is in 1776, Continental Congress adopt resolution with the Declaration of Independence that the American colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states, bringing you to your segment.
All right, so this Independence Day is something that has grown on me, I think, for the last 2 years. I don't celebrate it anymore. I may actually make it an excuse to cook something so I ain't gotta eat. I mean, I ain't gotta cook for 3 days. But I don't participate in it like I used to. And maybe it's because the states that are illegal, you know, you don't have that option to pop fireworks or whatever. But then I started trying to understand what it meant. Independence Day, or 4th of July, if you will, it's supposed to be an annual celebration of nationhood. As a nation, the United States is a nation. The United Nations. The United States is a nation. And it actually supposed to commemorate the passage of the Declaration of Independence. But see, this is the problem. The deepest problem that I have. All this was done, said, or anything, you know, the Declaration of Independence was signed July 4th, 1776.
Correct.
Juneteenth, the celebration of bravery, fortitude of I guess you could say, awakened country to emancipate the slaves. So you mean to tell me that back in Independence, what they consider Independence Day of 1776, this was just to make the states independent? They weren't even addressing slavery. That didn't get signed for almost, 90 years, 80 years? So almost 100 more years it was going, almost 100 went by before it was even discussed or talked about.
Because it was 1863, and then it didn't physically get signed for them until
1865. It took 2 years.
Right.
Excuse me. So,
but the independence only took 2 days.
Independence, yeah, only took 2 days. I said all that to say this. The reason why I do my podcast, the reason why I'm animate on trying to be more uplifting to people and everything, and just bringing out messages so everybody can grow from the messages. It's because, you know what? I've gotten to this point I'm really tired of how people how misguided people misguide in their conversations without the complete truth and understanding. Everybody's like, you should be able to celebrate Independence Day because you're a veteran. I was like, you're right, I should. But because I have PTSD and anxiety, every time I hear pop, pop, bang, bang, or anything else like that, I'm flipping the hell out. So I don't have that joy anymore. And now I'm actually kind of grateful that I don't. Because if this nation is so independent, why are you dependent on them to keep us separated? There shouldn't be laws set in place so that African American people, black people can vote. There had to be a law written for segregation so that we can attend the same schools, use the same bathrooms, drink out of the same water fountains. But we're still fighting today to have laws. See, I'm not trying to go into this damn detail, but you know what? This is what everybody is celebrating. I can't. It's a level of festivity that I don't like to go down as a veteran. And people can sit there, I get treated good, blah, blah, blah. You ain't black, so shut the fuck up. Everybody can make jokes about it and shit like that, but you know what? This is a real fucking thing.
Yep. It is.
So, I'm not trying to make this about, the disconnect that people have with how in tune black people are about shit when a lot of people want to think we're dumb as fuck. Contraire mon frère. The funny thing is that I know white people that are highly intelligent, as well as I know black people that are highly intelligent.
As do I.
The thing is that I resonate with is that no matter who my friend is, I'm always pulling for my black people to succeed. I'm not going to not congratulate my white friends. I'm not going to not congratulate my Mexican friends or my Asian friends because I have that love for them. And I actually do. I mean, I'm very excited, for their accomplishments. But for my black people, I like to just fucking go all off the damn radar. Problem is, it's not a full circle.
It's not reciprocated.
It's not reciprocated at all. It's not reciprocated. And it's not even reciprocated in a fashion to where I will help you, but I don't even get that. I just get I'm just not going to watch it, or I'm not going to listen to him. I'm not going to support him, but I'm going to let him know I got something coming up. I know he'll come through.
Yeah, it's almost like they give you the middle finger, but then when they have their shit going on, they're like, oh,
they got plans. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Plans to not fuck with me. That's fine. You go right the fuck ahead. Because
run along smartly.
Yep, run along smartly. Because when you get bored hanging around these people that you wanted to hang around that ain't about shit.
Still ain't about shit.
Still ain't about shit. Ain't gonna be about shit. Smell like shit. Probably eat it too.
Yeah.
But you're gonna sit here and act like I give a fuck? Bro, I'm not gonna lose no sleep.
Absolutely.
That's the one thing I will not do. I will not lose no sleep. I might fart and roll over, get comfortable, and go night-night. I'm going to wake up, be thankful, go grab me a cup of coffee, and go sit on my side porch and marinate. Some coffee. I'm convinced people are assholes for a reason. I can't give that reason because I'm an asshole. So, With that being said, we have come to a conclusion. So be mindful of who you hang around. Understand that life is all about checks and balances, but sometimes you need to check your balance. Like, really, your circle might be too fucking big. Side note, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of Clubhouse in the near future, which means I will be doing my podcast and I will not be streaming it on Facebook. And it's because of their algorithms. I have never done a Facebook Live except for these last 5 or 6 lives. Whereas when I was going live, I was probably getting 25, 30 people at least in the first, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And it grows, based on shares. I can't even get half that now because Facebook changed their algorithms. So
hell, you don't even get a notification anymore when someone's live.
Right. So
there's that.
I might be changing platforms and trying other avenues to try to, reach my fans, because sometimes my fans just want to be able to see me as well as hear me. But I'm going to start making a transition and changing platforms, and I'm going to be going to Clubhouse. I'm going to be doing a lot more Clubhouse rooms. So if you have a Clubhouse, all you got to do is look me up. That's what I said. And I'm on there. I know I'm going to be teaming up with my brother Sensei and doing some great building and probably doing some more rooms. If at some point in time I will be creating my own club so that people can create their own broadcast in that club. But that's in the future. So with that being said, y'all, stay tapped in. I'm forever changing, trying to grow, trying to go where, I'm going to get the least resistance of people hating, because that's really all it is. It's hate. People don't want to see you progress. People don't want to see you successful, so they want to hate.
Fuck them.
So, exactly.
In my Bernie Mac voice.
Like fuck them. Fuck them. Put them up against the wall. Fuck them. Fuck them up right up against the fucking ass. Fuck them. So,
You eat ass with a baby spoon.
So, with that being said, y'all, hope y'all enjoy this long weekend. It is July 4th.
Spend time with your family.
Yeah, spend time with your family. Do that for real. Just, reflect on things, interact with people, get an opportunity to see people for who they are and not what you want them to be, and allow them just to be themselves. And take everything else with a grain of salt. So, with that being said, y'all, we just not a performing enhancer at all. I like how Mr. Banks put that in the comments. It's not. Mm-hmm. If anything, if they had this is my last thing. If they had an event in the Olympics for marijuana smokers, it would have to be Netflix and chill. Or sit down and color.
Something.
Because there is no way you telling somebody that is high on marijuana
Or video game or something.
or a video game.
Yeah. Because
You need something low impact. It can't be nothing fast with a lot of movement. It's got to be driving or some shit. or some damn Minecraft or something. I don't know. It can't be nothing fast paced. It can't be no Call of Duty.
no Fortnite.
No Fortnite. None of that. It
No.
can't be none of that. It's got to be something very slow paced. Try baseball shit. You can put it on beginner, I guess. And hopefully they pitch slower. I don't know. But anyway.
Really, nigga?
That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Peace and love to everybody. I hope y'all enjoy this holiday weekend. Enjoy it with family and, protect yourself. And with that, I'm out. Peace and love.
Peace and love.